5 seconds to go. Honorable Chairman, sir, this bill concerns the security of this country. This amendment bill has been passed in the Lok Sabha in April. The bill moved by the Minister of External Affairs amends the Weapons of Mass Destruction and Their Delivery Systems Act 2005. The Act of 2005 prohibits manufacturing, transport, or transfer related to weapons of mass destruction and their means of delivery. Weapons of mass destruction include biological weapons, chemical weapons, and nuclear weapons. This amendment is to prevent persons or groups from financing such activities. The central government may freeze, seize, or attach their funds, financial assets, or economic resources, whether owned, held, or controlled directly or indirectly. I would like to elaborate on the key features of the amendment bill. The weapons of mass destruction and their delivery systems amendment bill 2022 seeks to ban funding of weapons of mass destruction and also empowers the center to freeze and seize or attach financial assets and economic resources of the people engaged in such activities. Then the bill inserts a new provision stating that no person shall finance any activity which is prohibited under this act or under the United Nations Security Council Act 1947 or any other relevant act for the time being in force or by an order issued under any such act in relation to weapons of mass destruction and their delivery systems. The punitive measures which have been given in this bill aim to give the government powers to freeze, seize, or attach funds or other financial assets or economic resources owned or controlled directly or indirectly by such person or derived or generated from the funds or other assets owned or controlled directly or indirectly by such person. The financial sanction which has been mentioned in this bill empowers the government to prohibit making available funds, financial assets, or economic resources for any prohibited activity in relation to weapons of mass destruction and their delivery systems. Sir, the passing of this bill will strengthen our country's opinion and specific changes in the earlier law were necessary so that the security of the country can be ensured. Upgrading a law which was 17 years old was necessary and thus it has come to this house for consideration and passing. Many other countries in the world have such legislations. The current requirement needs specific law and statutory ways to deal with the issue of national security. Therefore, I think that this amendment is absolutely necessary. Mr. Vice Chairman, sir, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to share a few of my thoughts on the proposed amendments to the Weapons of Mass Destruction and Their Delivery Systems Act 2005. There have not been any amendments to the Act in the last 16 years of its inception, and I appreciate the introduction of such an important piece of legislation in the Parliament. Sir, I would like to share a few of my observations regarding the measures taken by the center in this regard.